Life, death, and the world around us all follow a set of laws.
That's a banger!
A bitter pill to swallow. Taking a turn for the better.
Ooh, that's hot! Okay! There's like a
Feast
shoulder
your
hill.
eyes. Watch and learn.
Yeah! Wait, yeah, floating claymore?
Sight
Oh,
clear.
that's cute. Banger soundtrack.
The competition is heating up. Oh, and
What
here's
is this?
Kaveh bringing up the rear.
A wanderer? Huh? What? I'm so confused.
Nice.
Whoa! Awesome!
Hey everyone, I'm Zach Aguilar and welcome to the Genshin Impact version 3.6 special program.
I'm recording a backup of this just in case, by the way. So if we lag, don't worry, I got a backup on.
I hope you all enjoyed that. Anyway, we've got a jam-packed program today, and we even have more hosts than usual. So why don't we go around and take a moment to introduce ourselves?
Sure thing. Hey everybody, it's so good to see you all again. I'm Kimberly Ann Campbell, the voice of Nahida. I'm so excited to finally be back and share new content with all of you.
Oh, well, if it isn't the renowned traveler. Hello, everyone. My name is Angelique Nippaneni, and I'm the voice of Dory.
Whoa, her
Thank you
vocal
for
range is
always supporting
nuts.
the business of Lord Sangama Bay with your shiny Mora.
And I'm Sean Dury, the voice of Baizhu from Boo Boo Pharmacy. Are you experiencing any discomfort? And how many days have the symptoms persisted?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, thanks, doctor. But I do have this problem where I am way too obsessed with my cute little chibi. Hello.
Aw, me too.
Anyway,
Nahida, rerun,
A
please.
lot of our viewers have already seen our characters pop up in the game by now.
True, yeah, you've all been a part of the traveler's journey at some point or another.
That's right, and we'll be seeing everyone again to experience some new stories together in the upcoming version.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, me too. I think we're ready to jump into some upcoming content, like, I don't know, one of our new playable characters in version 3.6.
Kaveh!
Let me know if I'm saying this right. I think his name is Baizhu?
Baizhu?
Is that how you say it?
Real subtle, Sean.
Nice. I'm sure everyone's waiting to see which event wish the new characters will be appearing in. So let's get to our first redemption code, and in the meantime, everyone will also be able to check out some details about the version 3.6 event wishes.
Sounds good.
What do we got? Another patch. No, Eula. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. We got Nahida. I'll take it. Oh, wait. But Baiju's not in patch 1. Oh. Usually, isn't it like new character patch 1 or part phase 1 and then... Oh. Kaveh's on banner with Baizhu? They're not baiting us like last time? W's. Actually W's. That is interesting that Baizhu is on phase 2 though. Jade False Splendor. Okay. New Catalyst. Go. I don't know what it does, so it's hard to be excited for it, but the design looks cool.
When on the road, one should take ample time to pause and appreciate the wondrous scenery along the way.
You're about to collapse, aren't you? The doctor will see you now.
Dendro Healer? Or Dendro Shielder? Or sub
Taking a turn
DPS?
for the better.
Shielder.
Okay, that snake was awesome. Also,
It looks
its
like a
design totally
support.
popped up on Baiju's shield.
I like that.
Well, I'm afraid of snakes, but Chung Chung sounds so cute.
Yeah, me too. And also, random thought.
He's a
but
doctor, so he has to be a healer.
Baizhu the first male character with glasses?
Oh, wow. I think you're right.
Yeah, I think you're right. Personally, I love
Whoa.
his voice. I think it's amazing. Also, you can't go wrong
Whoa.
with purple
Not
pants.
biased at
You
all.
really can't. You know what? Okay, let's talk about Baizhu. Baizhu is a doctor at Boo Boo Pharmacy and is skilled at healing his patients. His abilities have helped Boo Boo Pharmacy make a reputation for itself in Liyue Harbor. But most importantly, Baizhu is a gentle and refined physician, and his heart
Hashtag
is
glasses
dedicated to
gang.
helping the world. He tends to anyone who comes to Boo Boo Pharmacy seeking medical attention, regardless of their wealth or status.
Ah.
Oh, I see. So he's that kind of doctor.
What kind did you think he was?
Oh, I don't know. I kind of thought he might be the type of doctor who does good things, but with his own nefarious plan.
Foreshadowing?
Like, I can save you.
But for a price.
I guess he just seems kind of mysterious like that.
What the fuck?
Well,
Bro,
I give
his
your
voice went so
imagination some
deep.
credit, but sorry, he isn't quite a
Dude.
suspicious doctor like you imagine.
Holy
In fact,
hell.
He's actually a trusted physician among the people of Liyue Harbor.
Zach's
Everyone
going on his
prefers to
villain
go see
arc,
Dr.
bro.
Baizhu, no matter how serious the problem may be. But even though he works as a skilled physician, his own condition isn't so great.
Damn.
I know people say that doctors are the worst patients. Is that the case for Baizhu as well?
Well, Baiju's case is a little complicated, and I don't want to give away any spoilers. So, travelers will have to check him out in-game to learn more about his story. So, zip, that's all you hear out of me.
Okay, well, no matter what happens, I just hope that he'll be able to take care of himself.
Me too. But besides his health, Baizhu also has some other troubles to worry about. For example, Director Hu will sometimes put up ads outside of Boo Boo Pharmacy to promote her funeral parlor. On top of that, poor little Chi-Chi is terrified of Hu Tao. So there are some days where Baizhu really has his hands full.
Yeah,
That's a mood.
that does sound like something that Hu Tao would do.
That sounds
As
like something
fate
Hu Tao would
have
do.
it, Baiju's master and the former director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor both studied together under the same master. But the two had differing views on the concepts of life and death and ended up going their separate ways. Their differences were passed down to their apprentices, which has led to Baizhu and Hu Tao's different views. In version 3.6, travelers will be able to play through Baiju's story quest to hear some of Baiju's inner thoughts and learn more about this caring doctor.
Interesting. I can't wait to
So
check it
story
out.
quest, okay.
In his
Here,
search
fam,
for
refresh if
discovering
you
new
lag, refresh if
treatments
you
and
lag.
cures, Baizhu will often choose to test new medicines on himself. As you
Interesting.
spend time with Baizhu in the field, you can make use of his knowledge of herbs and interact with certain harvestable items, which will heal your current active character.
So,
Ah.
since Baizhu is a doctor, I think it's pretty safe to say
So,
that
shield
most of his
for party
combat
members with
abilities are
healling
focused on
effects.
Healing, right?
Certain
Yep,
reaction damage
that's
dealt by
right.
the characters who are healed by
Baiju's
seamless
treatment in
shields will
battle is usually performed
increase.
in 2 steps.
Interesting.
Step 1 is to
So he
control
does
a
encourage
wandering sprite
reaction-focused
that cruises through
teams,
the enemies
like
and
Hyper Blue.
restores HP to his teammates. Step 2
That's pretty
is
sick,
to create
actually.
a shield. When the shield refreshes, ends, or is broken, not only will it provide healing, but it will also deal dendro damage to enemies. Baizhu
Ah.
believes that even in a difficult spot, as long as the diagnosis and treatment are done properly,
That's
lives
sick.
can always be saved.
Sweet. Looks like we'll be able to try out some new team compositions with him in mind.
For sure.
That's pretty
all right,
cool.
I think that's
Useful
all we have
passive.
For Baizhu. So let's move on to our next
Best
playable
talent,
character.
honestly.
I bet many travelers
well.
already know him well.
Yeah, I know. One of the best
I'm
passive
glad you
talents.
gave me a chance. I always think it takes people with similar tastes to sustain a pleasant conversation.
Why are you so pretty? Why? So pretty, bro. Like, damn.
Come at me!
You hear that? Bang barking in the
Breaking
distance.
new ground!
Oh, man. That's sick.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay. Did you see him make dendro cores explode on command? That'll be useful for me.
Yeah, that
Very
was
useful.
crazy. And the toolbox, he has some cool cool accessories. I am jealous.
Oh yeah, I'm loving
Interesting.
those animations. Super cool.
Okay, so since Kaveh has some connections with Dory, I'll introduce him. Kaveh is an architect and has this keen sense for beauty and the arts that he's developed ever since he was a child.
Okay.
Not to brag or anything, but his magnum opus is the Palace of Alcazarzaray, which is crazy coincidence where Dory lives. And his designs not only provide the required functionality,
Bam,
but
refresh
also
the
greatly
page.
incorporate his own artistic taste, making them feel unique and noteworthy.
Well, he sounds like a genius, so he must be pretty successful.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't quite lead the life of success and carefree spending like you might imagine. It's actually kind of the opposite. He hardly has enough
Yeah,
more.
refresh.
Okay, so he's broke. Interesting. Why's that?
Well, it kind of comes down to Kaveh's personality. He's a very perceptive person, so he has this sensitive and delicate side to his character. He also has a strong sense of empathy and can understand the emotions and thoughts of different people, which may actually be one of his sources of artistic inspiration. For example, when someone is trying to sell something to Kaveh, all they have to do is make up some story about how the proceeds go to helping poor children, and he'll practically hand over his Mora.
Got it. So he's easy to jip. Got
Nice
it.
but gullible guy.
Very gullible.
Yeah.
Got it.
On top of that,
I
he doesn't
understand
limit
where
himself with the
Alhaitham's
cost of
pain comes from now.
construction. Take the Palace of Alcazarzaray as an
It all
example.
makes sense.
Maybe only a real
That's why he can't
maniac
afford
architect
rent.
like him, who doesn't care about the costs, could ever build something as amazing as that.
That makes sense.
You gotta respect him for that.
Yeah.
But it's probably these kinds of situations that have made him become roommates with Alhaitham.
But aren't like Alhaitham and Kaveh polar opposites? We see them bicker all the time.
About what?
Well, Kaveh thinks that Alhaitham lacks feelings for others and always disagrees with his point of view. But like
Interesting.
Anjali just said, Kaveh can understand how many people feel, but understanding doesn't always mean agreement.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I think we're starting to understand Kaveh's character a little better now. So next we can move on to some of his talents.
Yeah, for sure. As an architect, Kaveh can help everyone save some materials when creating furnishings. And his mapping abilities
Is that the first time we get something? Whoa.
As a unique and creative designer, Kaveh must always bring tools with him. And his toolbox
Meta for
named
teapot.
Marak
Is that the
not
first time we get a
only
teapot
provides Kaveh
passive?
with tools, but also has many interesting uses. For example, Marak's mapping ability allows him to scan the battlefield.
His Japanese
causing
voice actor is the
all
little brother
dendro cores
Fish's
within certain
Japanese voice
AoE
actor.
to
Whoa.
burst immediately.
Nice.
In addition to that, when Marak completely releases its energy, it converts Kaveh's attack damage to dendro damage and increases Kaveh's combat capabilities.
Okay.
You
he
don't
can
need to
proc
worry
dendro
about
cores
triggering all
instantly.
those dendro cores at the same time. Kaveh won't be hurt by them. In fact, one of Kaveh's talents actually causes him to recover a set amount of HP when he takes damage from a dendro
Yoimiya,
core.
I see.
It's always good to have a reliable partner like that. Changshang always gives Baizhu a lot of help too, you know.
Yoimiya's passive for teapot?
But Marak
Sick.
is pretty remarkable.
The 4-star
It can
Yoimiya.
even wield
Nice,
a
nice,
sword
nice,
for
nice.
Kaveh.
That's a pretty awesome toolbox.
That's
I know,
dope.
right? Okay, so that should be just about everything we have for Kaveh.
How should I say this?
Huh.
I think his character has more depth than we expected.
Well, he is a distinguished architect from the Nation of Wisdom, so
I want to know what that
shouldn't
cutscene was about in the
underestimate him.
trailer.
Yeah, Kaveh will be appearing in the main event for version 3.6, so maybe we give some details about that next?
Oh, okay, I got this one. Our main event for version 3.6 is the Academia Extravaganza. In addition to the variety of celebrations, the event also serves as a chance for the 6 Darshans to compete. The Extravaganza consists of 2 main parts, the Wisdom Gala and the Inter-Darshan Championship. In the Wisdom Gala, the 6 Darshans have prepared 6 corresponding activities to show off the style of each respective school. As for the Inter-Darshan Championship, each of the Darshans will be selecting a single member to represent their school in a large competition.
Interesting.
Great. So maybe we can talk about some gameplay that travelers can expect to see. It sounds like we'll be getting a total of 6 different game modes this time. That's a lot.
Yeah, each of the 6 Darshans will be compiling their research to provide fun mini-games for everyone to enjoy.
Free
For
photo
example,
zone, free photo
Layla's
zone.
Ugawahis Darshan will be setting up an astrolabe used for studying astrology at their booth. When travelers adjust the astrolabe to the appropriate height and angle, the stars on the
Fam,
astrolabe
I'm gonna reset the
will light up
stream
and
real
form a
quick.
pattern.
That way it's a
Look,
little
this time the
smoother.
pattern
Hold
is
on,
a
hold
cute
on.
little fungus.
But I'm gonna keep recording while it resets.
does
So
look
we're gonna
like
disconnect for like half a second.
Here's another one. The scholars from Kasharawar will have a game that displays their understanding truth of the story.
Very mysterious.
Spontamod, on the other hand, is preparing a small combat experiment to
Sick!
put travelers'
Combat
abilities
event!
to the test
W!
within a set amount of time.
Okay.
Of course, they'll kindly provide a variety of potions to help travelers overcome situations in the experiment.
Ah.
Awesome.
Very cool. And last but not least is a little bionic experiment set up by Tainari's Amorta Darshan. Travelers will be able to control replicas of various creatures and command their movement according to a specific rhythm. And that should be everything we have for the Wisdom Gala. So
Okay.
which Darshan's events are you all most excited about?
Oh, you know, Spontamod, because that's what I'm all about. Like combat and battle and victory and never losing. Ever. Never
Confident,
dying.
are we?
Oh,
Wow. I like the star
It's alright.
one.
Like
I
two of the three
stars.
events look
Very
like,
cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the
most
combat event.
excited to listen to a story.
I want to know
because
what
think that's about my
the
speed.
fight between everyone was on the
And
trailer
let's
though.
not forget that in addition to the Wisdom Gala, we still have the Inter-Darshan Championship.
Okay.
This is a contest of wisdom and courage, and you won't want to miss seeing which Darshan is able to claim the title of champion.
Very cool. Oh, and there is
Interesting.
one more thing to mention here.
Oh, the final
Layla's
Darshan is
very
Wanderer.
own Hangout quest will be arriving with version 3.6, so
Let's go.
be sure not to miss it. Okay, that's all.
Yay, we get to hang out with Layla.
Awesome.
Layla.
Excited to check it out.
Okay, and our next event will also be taking place in Sumeru.
Yeah, the part of the trailer was part of the event one. Got you. For the Darshan Championships,
and the
right?
Academia is dispatching researchers to respond to the problem.
This time, we'll be helping scholars clear the desert of obstructions, assemble the Waynute Slayer cannon, and repel the wandering Waynute.
The Waynute Slayer Cannon, huh? Wow, yeah, that's quite the name.
As its name implies, it's very effective against Waynute. Our task will be to clear out any
You're so
monsters
dumb,
nearby
Zach.
and help with the preparations so the cannon can start attacking.
that's quite
I'm sure our travelers will be able to help handle the situation.
Oh, yeah. We also have one other event for travelers to
bro.
continue improving their combat abilities. During the challenge, travelers will have to complete 3 consecutive combat rounds. During each round, the system will randomly activate 1 or more of 4 possible effects at set intervals of time.
So I guess it's safe to say that no 2 rounds will play the same.
I guess not.
Yeah. If the buff you receive happens to synergize with your team composition, then your team will really start to shine. I personally
Interesting.
think it's interesting to have these random elements added to the challenge. I feel like it'll bring some fun surprises to
Wait,
the
so this is the
gameplay.
second combat event we get,
And
right?
these buff effects are all pretty powerful. The travelers should definitely try some different team combinations and see what synergies they can come up with. And also, the Overflowing Mastery event will be returning once again with double drops for a limited time to help travelers keep leveling up their characters.
In addition to the events we've already
Mastery,
mentioned,
cool.
there
Cool,
will
cool,
be
cool.
one more event taking place in an all-new area. So first, I think we should reveal the new area.
New area, new region.
Before we
Okay,
do
W.
that, let's take a
W
quick
patch
break
already.
and give another redemption code.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sounds
Okay,
good.
redemption code incoming.
But one more note, we'll have some info regarding new artifact sets during the break, so be sure not to miss that.
Copium. HP 20%, Hydro damage 15%. Okay, second one's gonna be for Dea. Elemental skill damage bonus increased 10%. After the equipment character takes damage, the aforementioned damage bonus is increased by 80%. This effect can have 5 stacks. The duration of each stack is counted independently. These effects can be triggered even when the equipment character is not on the field. That is a Dea set. Elemental skill and elemental damage will be increased by 10%. After the character takes damage, the damage bonus is increased by 80%. Does that mean it's 80% of the 10% that is getting increased, or is it 80% on top of the 10%? If it's the latter, that's great. If it's the former, that's hella copium. That's not going to do anything. After the equipping character takes damage, the aforementioned damage bonus is increased by 80%.
Welcome back, everyone.
Yeah, we are back and ready to show an
80%
all-new
of the
area
10%?
being added to the game.
That's right, and I hope you're all as excited as we are. This area is located deep in the desert, in the northwest of the desert of Hadramaveth. According to legends, it was one of the main rifts that monsters were emerging from during the Conria disaster 500 years ago. And the site of a battlefield where God suppressed the power of the abyss. Although it was originally desert, the ecological system has completely changed due to the power of the abyss, and it has become a large, uninhabited area of swamps and wastelands.
So, you're saying that we might be able to uncover some buried secrets about Conria there? On second thought, it kinda sounds like it might be dangerous.
Yeah. Luckily, we have some little helpers to assist us in our search. There will be a pari named Sorush waiting for us that will lend us its abilities, allowing travelers to freely fly across parts of the area and access some locations that would be impossible on foot.
Bro, that looks crazy.
We'll be able to fly around now?
Yeah, this will be your chance to fulfill your dream, Zach.
Yes!
After helping Sorush recover its power, there will be a small event for travelers to help it continue its training. We'll guide Sorush to drive away enemies, conduct speed training, and complete puzzles, so be sure to check it out. Travelers may also encounter a new enemy during their journey in version 3.6, the Iniquitous Baptist. Its abilities include using multiple elements in battle and creating shields for corresponding elements to reduce damage.
That looks sick!
It definitely looks like it'll be a formidable enemy.
That's not all. We have 2 more interesting enemies that travelers will encounter.
Whoa!
The Animo and Hydro Hilichurl rogues. These Hilichurls are wandering across Tibet and do not belong to any particular Hilichurl tribe. Sometimes they assist other Hilichurls or tribes in need of help. And they also have a unique combat style.
Bro, they're like Reapers from Final Fantasy.
Full of new dangers. That still won't stop the traveler from bringing
the area looks so sick!
Some clues related to Conria are also waiting to be uncovered here, so it's definitely worth exploring.
Wait, the region actually looks really good.
Least, in version 3.6, the legendary Dragon of Verdure, Apep, will appear. The Dragon of Verdure was once an emerald green dragon that ruled Sumeru, but its color later changed to that of yellow sand. Recently, it seems to be suffering from some kind of illness. Travelers will be making their way to the Dendro Dragon's habitat to face it in battle, so we must be very careful. The battle will be split into 3 phases. An interesting part to take note of is that in the second phase of the fight, travelers will need to protect the Dendro Dragon from monsters in order to prevent the dragon's illness from getting any worse.
Wait, what?
That's different.
Yes, and in the third phase, the Dendro Dragon will unleash some extremely powerful attacks, so travelers will need to be careful to avoid those.
Oh, Dvalin, sorry, Dvalin, I forgot.
At this point, we don't know what the Dendro Dragon has been through and what exactly caused it to change into its current twisted form.
What the hell?
We'll get some more answers after we've faced it in battle.
Yeah.
Wait, so do we save it?
Has a close connection with Sumeru's history and gods. Going into its lair and determining what's causing its current condition is an important task and will be helpful to the entire nation of Sumeru. So, if you'd like to learn more about the Dendro Dragon, then be sure to check out Chapter 2 of Nahida's story quest.
Oh, for sure. I think there'll be a lot of
Chapter 2 story quest for Nahida.
So be sure to look forward to it.
Oh,
Absolutely. And
snap!
that's about all we have for new content in the upcoming version.
That's it.
Before we wrap things up, we have an announcement regarding Genshin Impact's music. The second album for the Sumeru region, titled The Unfathomable Sand Dunes, will also be releasing soon.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I love the Sumeru.
They gotta release these as vinyls so I can buy them.
This
I guess they
album
do.
Is comprised
As
of
CDs.
3 discs, compiling
It's just a matter
all
of time.
the original music that the Hoyo Mix team created for the Sumeru region, spanning versions 3.1 to 3.6.
Okay, this is super cool. I'm super excited.
Be sure and pick that up.
I'm hyped.
Right.
Surely this
so
isn't the
let's
juicy
watch
info.
a trailer of the new OST and give our final redemption code of the day.
Surely that's not the juicy info. Right? Surely that's not the juicy info. Right? The juicy details? Surely? Surely, right? They're gonna, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna, I know what they're doing. I know what they're doing. They're doing the, but wait, there's more. That's what they're doing. Trust, fam. Trust. They're gonna be like, but wait, there's more. Trust. 100%. Trust. No, 100%, fam. 100%. They wouldn't tweet, we have juicy details to share about the development of the game, when they never do that and just have a standard 0.6 patch, right? Maybe the juice was Congress stuff with the new map. I mean, but we had Enconomia, you know, that's to be expected. Surely there's guys, come on.
All right, so it seems like there's gonna be a lot to enjoy in the new version.
I know, right?
Yeah. You know what? I'm looking forward to spending more time with Nahida in her new story quest chapter.
The story chapter looks lit.
And
the new region.
Dendro Dragon.
The new region looks fire.
Yeah, that's gonna
like
be
heavy
crazy.
Enconomia vibes.
I'm super happy to have gotten to come on this special program today. It was my first time. This is so cool. And also that trailer was so cool.
Oh, so
Definitely.
sick.
It was.
I think it's really cool that people will get to discover more about Baizhu and that there's more to him than just the man who works at the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
It's got layers.
True that.
We have a lot to talk about after the
Forward to
end.
the new area, new playables, and of course, the Academia Extravaganza looked super fun to me.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, this is the end of the special program.
We're going to review the stream in a second and talk about the content, but this special program will feature juicy details about new game content and developments in version 3.6. I got so baited, bro. Bro, ancient race, the elves,
from an
the
ancient
Sealies.
race. We have existed for a very long time,
What the fudge? Yeah, lore-wise, this is gonna be Enconomia 2.0.
possibly longer than any records in existence.
Bro!
The history of dragons starts from the very beginning of Teyvat. Dragon King?
We were victims of the apocalypse. We also became the apocalypse itself.
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
No one can withstand the power of the apocalypse.
Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know as time. Yet you call yourselves lords of this land by leaning on the heavens' glow.
Is there any way to avoid fighting them? Hey, wait!
That looks sick. Do you see the DNA strands?
Life, death, and the world around us all follow.
This isn't analysis, so I'm gonna be pausing a lot. Do y'all see the DNA strands coming out from the attacks? Y'all see that? Look at that. Look at that. You see it? The helixes? Bro.
Life, death, and the world around us all follow a set of laws.
Let's be real. He has a banger track. Dude. Zhongli would be proud.
A bitter pill to swallow. Taking a turn for the better.
Feast your eyes! 1,
Watch and learn. Sight clear.
This is the sickest part. This is the part I'm hyped about, bro. I know everyone's like, oh, it's another anime tournament arc, bro. I'm that guy. I'm the basic dude that like sees the tournament arc. I'm like, oh my god, tournament arc. I watch boxing and basketball. Okay, I like tournaments. I'm a sports dude. All right, so let me have this. I get it. I'm that guy. I know everyone's like, oh, only basic anime watchers like tournament arcs. Bro, I'm a sports guy. I like tournaments. I'm sorry. I'm that guy. I'm that guy.
Sight clear.
The competition is heating up.
Dude!
Oh, and here's Kaveh bringing up the rear.
Sino and Wanderer, what the fuck? Bro, that's hype. Cited for the patch as a lore geek. Huge implications. Gives me Enkonomiya lore bomb vibes for this new area in 3.6. No Archon quest though. And Dea artifact, or let me quote this. Dea artifacts look mid, but could be wrong. Overall, 7 out of 10. Oh, I'm a sucker for tournament arcs.